Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sam Livecast. Today, it's round 3 of the preliminaries.
Yeah, woo!
Exciting.
Wait, of the preliminaries of what?
Oh, of the Sam Cook Your Way to Kauai competition.
There you go.
Sorry, thank you very much.
There you go.
I just assume everybody knows what I'm talking about. But let's get going because we can't start until we've met our contestants. First up, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Boulder, Colorado, big round of applause for Ayako. Here we go.
Yeah!
She is just off the plane. How are you? Good. Mic up?
Yep, there
Okay.
you go.
Welcome. Thank you for coming all this way.
Well, it's a pleasure. It's wonderful. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Excited to have you here.
I'm sorry?
We're excited to have you here.
Yeah.
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 Are you prepared to come back if you win?
I hope so.
Okay, I hope
would
so.
like
That's
to.
good. That's good. All right. That's what we like to hear. And you're going to be making what?
I'm making the sashimi with Japanese-style angry sauce.
Japanese-style angry sauce. Well, the picture was great. We're all excited to try it.
Thanks.
Ready to meet your competition?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen from San Diego, California, it's Rob. Here we go.
Yeah, Rob.
Hey, what? They both walk in so slow.
I
and
love it.
Casual and right?
It's like the price is right.
What's up, dude? How you doing?
Doing great.
Glad to have you here.
Excited to be here.
Are you? Are you
Yeah.
nervous?
A little bit.
I see a couple little short breaths you're taking.
You're gonna be all right.
Have you practiced?
Yeah.
You have.
Got a couple rounds in there.
30 minutes, no problem.
Little problem.
Little problem.
We'll get it.
We're going to get it. Yako?
I may actually come up short, so I'm going to
Short
have
of
to create
time.
something. I don't know.
Well, so here's the thing. You have 30 minutes start to finish. When the clock hits 0, hands up, you have to walk away. If it's not on a plate, we can't consider it.
Okay. Done.
So
Okay.
here's our scoring system. 25 points, 10 for taste, 10 for presentation, 5 for originality.
Sounds
I
good.
would say get it on the plate at all costs because we
Okay.
cannot taste it if it's not on the plate at the end of 30 minutes.
Got it.
Okay.
You guys both ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is round 3 of the preliminaries of Cook Your Way to Kauai competition. I've got 30 minutes on my clock right here. And 1, 2, 3, go. That's it. 29 minutes and 57 seconds. I'm very excited. Max, you ready in there?
Oh, I'm happy and ready to go. I'm hungry, so I'm
hungry
excited
too.
for
Yeah,
something
yeah.
good.
I've only had steel-cut oats today.
Yeah, I only had a piece of toast with a poached egg that you made
Poached
in
egg.
like 2.5 minutes.
By the way, the poached eggs, and I heard Lynn laugh when I said, why are you laughing when I said steel-cut oats?
Are you back on a diet?
No, but I have that probably 2 or 3 times a week. It's a good, healthy kind of. And by the way, once again, they don't seem to be doing a whole lot right now.
Hey, they're starting slow. You
They're
gotta
starting
let them
slow.
do their thing.
Let's not forget who they brought with them today. Over on the couch, we have Rob's wife of 10 years. Is that right? 10 years. It's Kari. We can't really hear her. And Yako's son, Neo. Wave at yourself there, Neo. Neo, wave. There you go. What a cutie he is. I have steel-cut oats probably 2 or 3 times a week. It's great grain. It's delicious. It's not fattening. I put nuts in it, though. Some kind of crushed up almonds. I think I had pecans today.
Yeah.
Not my favorite. I prefer almonds in there. But
Well, wait. I want to take a sec. Okay, actually, first, I want to just take a second to notice Ayako's beautiful filleting technique. It looks like
cutting
that looks like a nice piece of tuna. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. Back to the steel cut oats really quickly.
Yeah.
Why are they called steel cut oats?
Because of they're actually oats that a series of steel knives goes through. So if you look at them, watch this.
I can pull. No. Oh yeah. Go grab them. Cool. Remember, you're off mic. So anyway, this is the live cast competition. Okay, all right. So he's pulling, for anybody that's at home and only listening, while my dad just sits in silence for a couple minutes, he's pouring out different types of oats. So I'm seeing Quaker going down on a plate, and then ones that are presumably steel cut oats.
There you go. So take that shot. So on the left, are the steel cut oats, and you notice they're little chunks, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of a bright shot. If you
No, you remember your monitor's different.
Oh, okay. So it's like little like square chunks of oats that are cut with steel knives as opposed to the other one that are flattened out somehow.
Got it. Okay.
And what you get when you eat steel cut oats is you get I guess chunkier but more texture. The other stuff just becomes like in your mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like it's like what you would give somebody that didn't have any teeth.
I got it. Just to jump back to the chefs back there.
So
I think
Rob
we're looking
is,
at squash blossoms,
Rob
right?
is making is ricotta stuffed, Rob?
And goat cheese.
Ricotta and goat cheese stuffed squash blossoms that he's going to have to cook in oil that I see the oil is over there heating already. Right.
Love it.
Oh, right there in the cast iron.
There
Perfect.
you go. He's got the cast iron.
Hey, we love cast iron.
I told him not to F it up. It's my grandmother's cast iron.
Hey,
pan.
we got a good cast iron Bed Bath & Beyond video coming out
Oh,
soon.
we do. That's exactly right. Have
With
you
some
used
good
that one yet?
recipes. Yes, I have used it. I did corn. I grilled corn in it, or I just seared corn in it,
Yeah.
and then I put cotija cheese on it,
Yeah.
put it right in the oven,
Really?
broiled it, let
And
the cheese
good?
get a little more melty. It doesn't really, cotija doesn't really melt,
Right.
but
But it softens a little bit.
I had that dish at a restaurant, just
Oh,
like that,
nice.
in one of the
Yeah, yeah.
baby cast iron pans, and
Got
it was
it.
unreal.
It's so good, right?
Oh, amazing.
By the way, the poached egg that you had today that I did so quickly was because it was actually a poached egg that I did yesterday.
Oh.
We had Monique and her husband and son came yesterday for breakfast. Monique that cuts my hair. And I didn't want to be making poached eggs at the last minute. Not that they take a lot, but I wanted to enjoy everybody's company, and I had a couple other things I needed to make. So I made the poached eggs, and I cooked them until they were about 80% done, and then took them out of the pot and put them in an ice bath, just ice in a pot with water, in a bowl with water. Slipped them in there. And then when they came in, when it was ready to make them, I just slipped them back into a little pot of simmering water for like a minute and a half. Done. Perfect.
Wait, that's how you did it so fast today?
Yes, because it was already made.
You're a sneak.
You didn't see it, but it was already made. But I didn't use it yesterday, and I didn't want to throw it out because I love poached eggs.
I love you, but we got to go. I just saw him stuffing the squash blossoms with
yeah,
the
check
ricotta.
that out.
Look
So-
at this little process he's got going. That's awesome.
So Rob's got a little piping. It's really blown out, even on the TV.
The iris could come down a little, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Lynn, can you narrow it down a little bit? Thank you. So here's the thing. Is that a piping bag, Rob, or is that just a Ziploc or something?
I usually go Ziploc, but the nice lady at the cheese shop gave me a pepper bag.
He's got a piping
Oh.
bag where he got the goat cheese mixed with ricotta going into his squash blossoms. Is it really that simple, Rob?
Really that simple.
You got 3 ingredients going there, including the blossom?
And the tempura is coming up next.
Oh, okay. Then they go into the tempura batter.
Wow.
See a little bond.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a true East meets West competition today
we
with
do.
the Japanese themed dish that Ayako's making, and clearly the Western style squash blossom dish that Rob is making. I'm excited to try
Hey,
these.
we got their submissions right here. Here we got Ayako
There's Ayako. By the
with
way,
the beautiful tuna.
you can't tell, but Ayako is wearing the same thing today that she wore in that picture.
And she's got a cooking
Not
guide
that we're
book right there that I
criticizing
just noticed.
Ayako.
That's the only thing I have.
And she is cooking. Yeah, she does have my cookbook in there.
I just noticed that. What a suck up.
If that was meant to win the affection of the judges, it absolutely worked.
And there's the man Rob.
And there's Rob, right. Nice looking blossoms. I can't wait. And some sauce he's going to be making. There's sauce going with this, Rob?
No, actually a martini. A
Oh.
little nene martini.
Oh, a what martini?
Nene martini.
A nene martini. Don't know what that is, but we're going to find out. 23 minutes and 24 seconds.
Wow.
Let's see. I have a couple things I can show you.
Let's do it.
Here's what we've got. Wait, let's just make sure I got these right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this. Would you know what this is if you?
I'm seeing a burger with a fried egg and guac.
So this is a place here in San Diego called Slater's 50/50, and they're famous for this burger right there. Which, regardless of what's on top of it, the burger is 50% beef and 50% bacon.
Wow.
Have you heard of it? I haven't had it. I had a taste of one at an event, so maybe not the best representation. This is the Slater's 100. That's 100% bacon patty.
Wow.
100%.
Kind of fatty, probably.
Kind of fatty, probably. This is their orange chicken burger. It's inside a ciabatta roll, crispy strips of orange chicken with sweet coleslaw, roasted red peppers, grilled pineapple, and sriracha mayo. Right? Next is this. I'm leading up to something here. Here's they call this a peanut butter jealousy burger. Get it? Jelly, jealousy. I don't know that I would dig that. Though I hear people say it's pretty good.
That's a good-looking picture. I'm not going to lie.
It's a good-looking picture.
So
okay.
that's, yeah.
But their burger of the month this month is right here. I'll give you the name. You tell me why it's called this. It's called a roux.
Oh, no. I think I know. It's
50% bacon and 50%
Don't say it.
kangaroo.
Don't say it. Oh,
Kangaroo, my friend.
that is so messed up.
Is it too weird? Lynn, we can't really hear you, but is it too weird for you? I'd eat it. He'd eat it. Lynn would eat it, of course. I would try it.
I don't know if I could.
But you know what? What I read was that kangaroos are mostly pests in Australia.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, definitely.
They're a pain. They get into everything. They eat crops and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you think they're running around eating kangaroo meat all the time. They're not.
Do we
It's
know?
not all that popular down there, apparently. As the same goes for Foster's, which the commercials say, what? Australian for beer, right?
Mm-hmm.
People don't drink Foster's down there.
No, that's like
It's
their
like an
Budweiser.
export.
Yeah.
Right, it's like an export.
Uh-huh. But what do we think? I'm curious about the kangaroo protein. Is it going to be like? Is it tender? Is it stringy?
I
is
don't
it?
know.
Is
I've
it
never had it.
lean? Is it fatty?
I don't know.
How is that going to mix with the bacon or with the
I
pork?
don't know.
That's what it was, right?
Is it just attention getting? Because if it was, it worked.
Hey, there's no such thing as blood.
Hold on, Rob needs something. What do you need?
Mixing bowl?
Yeah.
I use both of them. Perfect. Thanks, bud.
Sometimes the contestants need a little help.
Sorry, Rob needed a mixing bowl. I had to hook him up. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the rules of the competition are very simple. They have 30 minutes to cook what they're going to make. And at this point, right now, they have 20 minutes left. Your 1/3 of your time is gone. 1/3 of your time is gone. They have 30 minutes, and they have to go start to finish. Nothing can be started. They can't come in with a sauce made. They can't come in with a rub made. They have to go as is, blank slate, start, build, cook, finish, plate, 30 minutes.
And it's actually a requirement that when they finish, they have to put their hands up in the air, just like they do on MasterChef.
Like every
Done.
competition, they have to do
I
that.
promise I'm not trying to be sneaky down here.
By the way, speaking of cooking competitions, what do you think this is?
That is...
Do you know what this is?
That's a bunch of kids, obviously.
This is
about to
Rachel
compete.
Ray versus Guy Fieri Kids Cook-Off that will be debuting this month.
Oh, Lordy.
Right.
How old are the kids? Like, what do they require?
Oh, look at them. What are
are they
they?
gonna
They
make?
look like they go from like 7 or something up to...
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. But by the way, you know how these things happen. It seems like, oh, a kids competition, huh? But guess what? Go back to my screen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this is? That's a scene out of Top Chef Junior.
No way.
Master Chef Junior, I mean.
Junior?
Master Chef Junior coming up.
Wait, so
Ridiculous.
what's the difference between these shows? Not a lot?
I don't know. They both have kids. Do you think Gordon Ramsay's going to really scream at the little kids if they get
Probably.
upset?
Hey, 18 minutes, people.
Oi, you stupid little twit. What do you think you're doing? That's bollocks. I'll throw that in the garbage. Is Joe Bastianich going to take the plate of a 9-year-old and go throw it in the garbage right in front of the kid and spit out what's in his mouth?
You know what?
You think he's gonna do that?
Probably. That's how they're going to get ratings. What if they're just like softballing these kids? Do you think they're going to get any ratings? People are going to be like, oh.
I imagine there's going to be some softballing. By the way,
Oh, wow. Look what we got going there.
I just realized now my house is going to smell like cooked squash blossoms for the next week. Thanks a lot, Rob.
That's probably true.
You know, when I deep fry things, I do them outside because I don't like the smell in the house for days and days and days.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, it's going to be fine. We're
Those
all
look
going to be
great.
fine. Yeah.
Those look awesome.
Oh, well. What you saying over there, big boy? Oh, yeah. We could turn the fan on. Is it making smoke? If the fan will help, we can have the fan on. It's up there above his head if he wants it. If he doesn't, if it's not making smoke, then it's just going to make noise and stuff like that.
They look like they're going pretty fast too. So
Let's turn to their mics up and let's ask them a couple questions.
Okay,
Ayako,
they are up.
Yeah.
how are you feeling right now?
Good.
You've got, I'll tell you how much time you've got left. You've got 17 minutes left. You're good with this?
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
You think you're going to come up short? You were a little worried about that.
I'm not sure now.
Now you're not sure. Now it's just all happening. You're almost at the halfway point, you guys. And Rob, cooking the blossoms now. What else you have to do over there?
Got the aioli down. Just possibly plate and work on the cocktail.
Wow.
We're
It's all
drinking
great.
today.
It's all happening. These guys seem to be calm, cool, collected. I don't know that I would be like that. We talked about this in the last competitions, what I would make, and I think my go-to would be some salmon of something because I know that I can cook it in just minutes with a hot enough pan.
Ooh, wait! I wanted to ask Rob what that
That's
is.
the aioli that's going to be, I'm sure we'll be dipping the squash blossoms into.
Hell yeah!
And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, they have to make 3 plates, one for me, one for Max and Lynn to try, and one for the beauty shot Lynn gets to take pictures of.
Hell yeah!
And if you've noticed, we've switched it up today. Lynn is now working the camera. Max is in the back room. Lynn, thumbs up, thumbs down. You doing okay over there? You're sweating profusely. I feel sorry for you,
It's
buddy.
stressful. Oh, you know what? And it's also that he's under the lights out there.
Oh, yeah. And he's closer to the lights than anybody in here.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Well, you know what? 15 minutes from now, Lynn, you're going to be able to sit down and take a rest.
Hey, we got squash blossoms coming out.
Oh, look at them. Nice. Hey, Rob, there's paper towels if you need.
Got the towel.
Oh, you got okay.
Thanks.
Cook faster.
Good looking out. Yeah.
Cook faster. No, they have the time. Look, if they're both done at before the 30 minutes is up, we can call it then. But if somebody needs to take the time all the way to the end, then somebody can take the time all the way to the end.
Hey, we're at the halfway mark.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost. 15 minutes, 27 seconds.
By the way, I will say this again about the poached eggs. My final meal would absolutely be some kind of Benedict. I'm not kidding. Everything is better with an egg on it. Poached is a beautiful egg.
Didn't we do Benedict week?
I don't think we did Benedict
Oh, wait,
week,
hold
but
on.
we did.
I think we did. You talk. I'm going to find it.
Benedict week? I'm trying to remember. Lynn, does Benedict week sound familiar? We've done some Benedicts. I don't think that we had a specific week to it, but perhaps we need to rerun it.
Maybe I'm thinking of the Manedict.
Well, we did do the Manedict. And the Manedict, by the way, is a toasted bagel or a grilled bagel with steak on it, French fries, and a poached egg, and gravy on top instead of hollandaise sauce. So good.
That is so epic.
It's stupid good. You know, I made... I don't make my own hollandaise sauce. I buy this. Hold on. You all done cooking your blossoms, Rob?
Done.
Okay, cool.
Look at that.
If you sorry?
So hot. It's so hot. See, like cold just a little.
Yeah. No. Is it looks like it's still on though. I don't think it's off all the way.
Oh, it's my just in case. These aren't too good.
Oh, I got you. Okay. He's doing nice work over there, isn't he?
He's got it just in case. That's good.
Just in case. I like
That's what
that
they do
thinking.
on Top
Yeah.
Chef, Master Chef.
So let me ask our contestants. Before anybody's been proclaimed the winner, have you thought about what you might make if you win this round and get into the semis? Have you given that any thought yet, or you're only thinking about what's immediately in front of you?
I've actually thought about it.
You have?
Yes.
Do you want to say, or do you want to keep it to yourself? Because your competitors are watching right now, I'm quite certain of that.
Oh,
if
very
you made
true.
it through, maybe you shouldn't give it away.
Very true.
I'm just curious. Ayako, anything in your mind?
I thought about it,
Yeah.
but not really. I was going to wait and ask what you were thinking about. Like
what?
the last competition, you gave us something. Like
Right.
chicken
Well,
or something like
right.
that,
Here's the
so-
deal. We might change it up this time. I'm not convinced that what we will do will be the exact same thing. Preliminary round, we've always allowed the contestants to make what they want. The semis, we told them last competition they had to make something with chicken.
That's what it was. Okay.
And then the finale, they had to somehow combine a fish, not a seafood, like an actual fish, and lamb together. And the guy that won made a burger with cod and lamb in it. It was delicious. I like that. There may be a secret ingredient. I'm not sure. We may just let them do their own thing this time. I'm not sure. We're going to play it by ear, but it's just fun, whatever it is, figuring this stuff out. I'm getting hungry. I tell you that right now, boy.
Hey, we got to make sure that we like the person that we bring to Kauai with us.
Yes, you can use my ice. There's also cubes in the drawer if you'd rather. That's fine. He brought his own martini shaker. He is actually making a cocktail. Interesting.
Wait,
sorry.
What do we got going on there? That looks interesting.
Yeah.
Is that orange slices? Orange zest?
It is orange, yeah. She's peeled the zest or the outside of an orange, and now she's... Is this going to be decoration?
Look who's watching his mommy intently.
Or is this going to be sauce?
It's in the sauce.
This is going to be in Ayako's angry sauce.
Do you see who's watching his mommy intently?
Yes, he is. Well, he's also watching himself right now, too.
Yeah.
By the way, this is what I went to get that I didn't show.
Oh, okay.
It's the Knorr Swiss... There, Lynn. It's the Knorr hollandaise sauce.
So good.
That I think is really good. I only add extra lemon juice to it. It's delicious. A viewer sent me a little can of, I can't remember the name of it, a different hollandaise sauce to use. That I tried. It's already made. You don't have to do anything to it. That I tried, but I have to say I'm in love with that one. This one I'm very happy with.
What's our time looking like?
Our time looks like 11 minutes, everybody. There we are. 10 minutes,
down.
55 seconds. It's exciting. It's very exciting. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. All the days, eh? Hey, by the way, one more picture to look at. So we've been through the whole cronut phase, right?
Yes.
Cronut, just to remind you.
I wouldn't mind some more.
Half croissant, half donut mixed together.
This
is not a cronut.
Oh, okay.
This is called a bantam.
What you talking about?
And a bantam is bagel on the outside, and then instead of something being smeared on top of it, it has inside toppings. So think of that as like a bagel bite, but it's got a filling in it. And the filling could be anything from lox, tomato, red onion, and cream cheese. Think how good that would be.
That would be good.
It would be great.
So you can do like savory and salty ones.
Yes.
That's the best when they do that.
They make one topped with crushed peanuts and stuffed with peanut butter and jelly. It's from a place in New York, I think. Or they make one called the Grandma Jojo. It's an Italian spiced bagel exterior stuffed with basil, pesto, cream cheese, and garnished with a little marinated tomato.
Wow.
What is happening to food here? Everything is just all getting mixed together in these new formulations.
That's because everything's been done. That's
Yeah.
the point. Everybody wants to try and do something new.
Everybody's trying to come
Or I
up
guess
with something
expand it
brand
into
new.
new places. Like you guys are getting the mozza. You're so stoked on that, by the way.
Well, I'm not that stoked on it yet because I haven't eaten there, but I keep hearing from you how delicious
What's
it is.
the connection between Bastianich and Batali, besides Italian names?
Well, Joe Bastianich it's his mother, right? Lydia? Yes. His mother, Lydia, is partners with Mario Batali in certain restaurants. I think in his Italian food complex in New York, Italy, which is a fantastic place, I believe she's a partner in that with him.
But that actually just makes me more confused because I was wondering how Batali and Bastianich got connected, but now you're telling me that through Bastianich's mom? That just makes it more confusing.
Well, no, think about it.
Why did Bastianich's mom?
I would say this.
And
I would
Batali
say that.
connected?
I would say Mario Batali and Lydia Bastianich are the two most prominent Italian food chefs in the country.
Oh, okay.
She's had a series on PBS forever.
Okay, so Joe derives his fame from her, as opposed to vice versa, which I thought it was.
Yeah, no. First came Lydia,
okay,
and then her son Joe, who's not a chef, who's a restaurateur, came along.
Got it. Okay, and so she's a chef, like a trained chef.
She's a trained chef.
Okay.
Yes.
That
Absolutely.
makes more sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm confused what Ayako's doing. Ayako, what are you doing now?
I'm cooking the garlic
Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, we'll get a shot of it. Lynn's taking a second to cool down. Poor guy. Let's have a look. So I do. Now that you've said garlic, now the garlic's starting to make its way over here. It's in the pan with what, Max? There we are. With jalapenos.
Serrano.
Serranos. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Yeah. Serrano's garlic. Hence the angry term in the sauce, right? There you go. 7 minutes and 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting close.
What is it about the Serrano chilies that kind of gives it that really interesting flavor?
I guess.
More than jalapenos. Like they use them. I've seen great Serrano chili margaritas and things like that.
I think what it is, I think the jalapeno just hits you with more heat.
Yeah.
And the Serrano is
Flavor.
heat and flavor too, but not nearly as searingly hot as a jalapeno can be. Wow.
I know there's a lot of action going on back there.
Nene, what are those called?
Nene Martini.
Nene Martini.
Oh, yeah.
He did that for his wife.
We'll have that explained to us in not much more than 6 minutes now. We're at about the 6 minute and 18 second point. How we doing? We feeling good over there? We feel like we're gonna make it?
Feeling solid.
I think so.
Everybody's good.
We got plating going on. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks a lot like the picture. I'm not gonna lie.
We made that. It does look like the picture.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, do you think that she makes the sauce 3 times? Did she just empty everything that was in that pan onto that?
I think she might have.
Is that what you just did? Mm-hmm. You make it 3 times rather than one big batch?
Yeah,
Because
I tried it, making 3 big batch.
it didn't work for you?
It didn't work as much.
I got you,
so
okay.
The flavor was
No, and see,
different from each plate.
Right. Has anybody been in a cooking competition before, other you guys?
No.
Haven't.
No.
you really see how the timing comes into play because she now needs to create 3 full pans full of the stuff.
Right.
And if you don't time that right, then you could end up without one
Well,
of your
she's got
dishes
5
covered in
minutes
it.
left. I think she's going to be okay.
Oh no, I'm
imagining
just
she's gonna
saying
be okay.
her timing is coming into play.
Right. And Rob looks like he's done.
We're solid
You done? You're just over there chilling now.
He's sipping a beer.
for day.
He's drinking the beer that he brought us today.
Nice.
He walked in and he goes, I have a gift. I go, thank you. If you think this is going to influence us, it's not going to.
It's not good.
I'd like to be just tasting as they went, you know? But I know we can't do that. We just have to wait till the whole thing is done. What are you concerned over? Well, let's put it this way. Ayako seems to know what she's doing so far. I think she's going to be fine. She's got 4.5 minutes, Ayako.
Okay.
I don't see her sweating at all.
Well.
She goes, well.
I'm doing all the sweating in here.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
no,
Lynn's sweating enough for everybody in the joint.
Yeah, you and Lynn are the ones who sweat so much.
Me?
Yes, you and Lynn both sweat in the kitchen hardcore.
I don't sweat that. When do I sweat?
Whenever it gets intense in there?
Well, maybe that's.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, you never sweat in the kitchen.
No, not
I
really.
couldn't pull up a bunch of videos of you running around there wiping yourself.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
You know what? This is a perfect time to talk about our amazing friends over at what was formerly known as Fixtures Living. Take it away.
I got Maria's new business card the other day.
Did you?
You drive over to Perch, which used to be called Fixtures Living here in San Diego. The sign says Perch. The paperwork says Perch. Everything says Perch. And you know, it's not an easy thing to change the name of a big company like that.
No.
Everything's got to go. And it's happened. Kitchen, bath, outdoor, it's an amazing store for all those things. But really, and I say it all the time, I think the thing that makes it most amazing is the attitude of the people there. It's not about selling you appliances. It's not about selling you a toilet or a barbecue. It's about figuring what works for you and how you like to live. Because that influences things, you know? Mm-hmm. There's no point in putting 5 ovens in your house if you don't cook at all in an oven. And they ask enough questions that they figure out what makes sense. And that's the kind of place that you want to use as your starting point when you're going to be redoing your kitchen or your bathroom or stuff like that. Intelligent people asking you the questions. You want to take a shower, Yeah, so you could just go put a shower in. But if they ask enough questions, then maybe they're figuring out, oh, you've always wanted to have a steam shower, and you don't think to talk about that. So you do the things that can get you to the point where you can put a steam shower in, which I didn't do, by the way, but I might have liked that.
Something I really like?
Yeah.
It's theperch.com. It's not just perch.com.
It's not just Perch,
The
right.
Perch. The new store is The Perch.
The Perch. Wait, let me just check the time here. 2 minutes and 14 seconds, Ayako.
Hey,
We're
Chief,
coming down to
is
it.
that pan 3 or 2?
Is she on her last pan or her second pan?
I cheated and I did the 2.
Oh, you did the 2. So
she
you're going to
doubled
be
it up.
fine. You're going to be fine.
The
Okay.
timing comes into
Boy,
play.
we're now under the 2-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting close to being able to taste what's going on in the kitchen. And if the smells in this kitchen right now are any indication of what is happening,
No, seriously.
we're in for a big treat. What you guys have to do is decide which one of those of your plates you want to be photographed.
Yes.
And which ones will go to the judges. Max and Lynn will take one of each. I will take one of each, and we'll set one aside for plating, for pictures, so people can see what it is when you're describing. She's got giant chopsticks there that she's using to spread everything else.
Are those
everything
yours, or
out
did
on.
she bring them?
No, those are hers.
You have a pair.
I have a bigger pair for, like, big cooking.
Really? Really big
Ayako,
noodles?
Japanese, if her name wasn't a giveaway. She's been speaking Japanese to little Neo over here, who's fluent. Any other languages you guys speak?
No, just 2.
No, just 2. Well, that's enough.
Just 2.
It's more than 56 seconds, guys.
Oh,
We're
wow.
coming down to the wire. Here we go. Last little bits of plating going on by Ayako. Rob is just looking at his food. I wonder if Rob, in his mind right now, is wondering, did he get his food finished too early?
His had to cool down.
Would you rather have been just finishing putting warm squash blossoms on the plate? Are they cooling too much and starting to get soggy, Rob? All these things have to be going through his mind. 30 seconds left. Now that I've put that thought in his mind. I'm all about plating. When I have people coming over, and I'm trying to get better with this. Kelly knows I used to be the guy that wanted to bring everything out to the table. I wanted to come out of the oven and go to the table just as everybody was sitting down. And that's just not feasible. You don't have to be like that. 8 seconds left, Ayako. When I say 0, hands go up in the air from both of you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't touch the plates again. Hands go up. There we go.
In the air.
And that's it. Everybody, round of applause. Round of applause.
Amazing.
Don't make a move. When we
smells
come
great.
back,
Yeah.
tasting happens right here on the Sam Livecast for Cook Your Way to Kauai competition. All right, here we go. Look at the plates that we have in front of us. So we have Rob's ricotta and goat cheese stuffed squash blossoms. And then, and what fish did you use, Ayako? Well, let's.
I used tuna and hamachi.
Hamachi.
Yellowtail.
Okay, we're gonna go. Rob, you explain what we're eating while we're trying the squash blossoms.
All right, so we obviously have the squash blossom, but there's goat cheese and herb ricotta in the middle.
Right.
So we stuffed it. Usually, my wife and I like to cut it because it lasts a little bit longer.
Cut
But,
what?
The squash blossom.
Oh, you mean with like a knife?
Yeah, but I dig in.
As I pick up with my fingers,
It's all-
I should be doing this.
It's all good.
Can I see you guys too?
Little tempura.
Back here?
Yeah, I'd
No,
like to see you
we're
guys.
eating, man.
I know, but I want to see you.
Sorry, man.
And then drizzled in tempura and then canola oil just to kind of bond it together, give it kind of a little crunch. Heats up that goat cheese and ricotta in the middle.
Nice. I took a bite and I went, wow, what's that orange thing in there? It's the squash blossom itself. I'd forgotten that it was in there.
And pesto aioli. I like the olive oil mayo a little bit. Whisk it up, and then secret, I just put a little sugar in it.
And I know that this technically isn't part of it, but you did make a little martini thing. And what is this?
That's a nene martini. So it has agave nectar that I have left over when I made your scallops and ponzu sauce.
Yeah.
And then it has a champagne, some pear vodka, and then obviously basil. And
That's
lemon.
That's a great martini.
Good martini, man.
You know, I don't like sweet martinis.
Pinky up.
That is really good. I was thinking it was going to be super sweet, and it's not.
All
Whose
right.
pear vodka is that? Because it's great. Do you know who makes it?
Oh, it's Absolute. It's
It
actually
is
the only one I
Absolute
can
pear.
find.
Wow.
I guess there's a lot of flavors out there from like Stoli and
Oh, you're
everything
not
else.
kidding. Okay, Ayako, you're up next. Tell us what we have here in front of us.
So it's a sashimi of tuna and yellowtail,
Yeah.
sliced thin, and it has a warm, kind of a ponzu angry sauce. Angry sauce is kind of, I guess, an Italian sauce. But I put orange, garlic, serrano peppers, and I sauteed the cilantro also. And I also put raw cilantro on top.
I like what you did with the orange in this.
Yeah, and it has a little Hawaiian black salt on it, so it'll kind of have a crunch.
Wow.
Sorry, which one's which on here? Which is the lighter one? Which one's the pink?
The what?
The fish? The two different colored fishes?
The tuna is the red one.
Okay.
Yeah, the red one is tuna. The kind of a white one is the yellowtail.
And you said serranos, yeah? Mm-hmm. Which are a nice amount of heat and not too much. All right, boys.
Let me tell you this. That's a big plate of sashimi.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I think we could have probably segmented those into threes, and I think that one plate would have been enough. But
Okay, I'm having one more bite of each, and then I'm going to come in and we're going to have to do what we do.
Wow,
That
okay.
makes Kelly crazy. She doesn't like this.
I know.
Okay, I'm set. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. When we come back, the proclamation.
dun dun dun.
Well, this is always the hard part of the competition. People come, they cook, they pour their heart, their soul into this, and then we have to say to one of them, you've won, and the other one, you haven't won. I don't want anybody to be sad here, and we don't like to have to do this.
Someone's got to go.
Somebody's got to go. Yeah, it was tough. So we eliminated the heat issue because you taste one before the other one. So we didn't ding any points for the squash blossoms not being, piping hot when they first came out of the thing. Nice flavor. Loved the little aioli thing. It was delicious. The angry sauce, great flavor on that. Love the idea that you sauteed the cilantro in there a little bit. It's something that I wouldn't have done before, and it gave it a little bit more character and stuff. For me, I felt like the fish was a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? A little more sophisticated of a flavor. Though I did love the ricotta and the goat cheese squash blossoms. So that being said, it's never easy to do this.
My mom hates this.
I know, Kelly hates this part. So, but somebody has to win. So, Ayako, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to come back from Boulder because you won this round of the competition.
Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
What fun. How do you feel? Would you like to give a little speech right now? Go ahead.
Oh, I love that dish, so I'm glad that you liked it too.
So now I hope you're starting to think about what you would make in the
Now I have to
semis.
think about it, right?
You can
Yeah.
think about that because it may be we tell you can make what you want, or we may give you something. What would be the worst thing we could give you to cook with that you would? No, don't tell me. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Don't tell me. I said that last time, and I don't want to pull something out that I already know that you don't like. All right. This is only the third preliminary. We have one more coming up on Friday. You guys are awesome for being here. And then the semis will begin, but we got to have our full house of 4 contestants. You're watching the Sam Livecast. This is the Cook Your Way to Kauai competition. It's been a lot of fun. Boys, you have a good time today?
Oh, yeah.
heck
Good food, right? Mm-hmm. One more round of applause. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see everybody next time.